guys, how we doing this Veterans Day? American Civil War music, pipes and drums. Boy, oh boy, I'll tell you what. Hello, Kenny B here from Cities and Suburbs. Welcome aboard, a little tech check here, and then off we go. It is November 11th, 2020, and it is a Veterans Day in America. I watched an incredible devotion and honoring at Arlington National Cemetery today, President of the United States, and honoring the veterans of all wars, all branches, and of the United States of America. And so that was Fifes and Drums. And I just wanted to come out and put a quick video together for you tonight because it is Armistice Day. World War I was supposed to be the world war that ended all wars. We all know that that was not the reality, and it got me thinking that, since that statement, the last entanglement that committed entanglement that the United States was in or is in was in the Middle East, and started with, of course, September 11th, 9/11, 2001. And that's right now the majority of our vets that we are taking care of. So I would just say thank you, guys. I know a lot of you. Worcester, Mass, the second surge is in, officially here, as we see. New infections are up 300%, but the coronavirus. I'm not done with Veterans Day. We'll go back to that, obviously. Since Labor Day, 10,200 people have died in the state of Massachusetts. Just in the state, okay? So this thing is spiking and surging throughout Massachusetts, not just in Massachusetts, but throughout the world. Our good friends in England have just hit the 50,000 persons fatality rate. We're at roughly in the United States here about 230,000 folks who have succumbed to the coronavirus. Pfizer has put out is in development, I believe, in hopefully not rushing this thing to market. A 90% effective rate against the coronavirus. And, which I only say, I get a little suspicious because, you get your flu shot every year, but you can still get the flu. And you can get your corona shot every year, which you're probably going to have to. And it's in a 2-series kind of inoculation for the coronavirus. You get your first shot, and 3 months later you get the booster. Okay, we're used to that. That's comforting in a way. But we know first responders, all the people who should get it before I get it, and I have no problem with that as far as the inoculation. They should get it. First responders, those most vulnerable, caretakers, in-person caretakers. Of course they should, It's going to take another 6 months, and not jokingly, but I said the other day, I said, geez, it won't be until, probably spring or early summer that, that you'll get it. The average Joe. I'm the average Joe. I'm a G.I. Joe. Former son of a G.I. Joe. Former son, I'm sorry. I am the son of a G.I. Joe, my father, who served in Korea. And I have no problem waiting in line for it, and I'll do my part, and I will keep doubling down on the mask thing. Again, the coronavirus, particularly in Worcester. Look, guys, I drive through Worcester every day, and I work in some of and frequent some of the lower socioeconomic areas in Worcester, and that's where they're seeing the spike. So let's get out there. Let's do our part. Don't get pissed off at me if I say, hey, man, just slip that over here. Hey, you need a mask or a face covering or whatever, Some people, too, are not even aware that this is going on because they have always had their own struggles. And this is just another one that they don't want to have to pay attention to. I understand that. And that's another social entity that we have to deal with. We have to help our most vulnerable become educated. So anyway, unemployment rate, Veterans Day, if you will. Going back, I told you to get back to that, and I apologize for saying it like that, but unemployment rate for vets, the veterans in the United States of America, as of October, is 5.9, so 6%. All right. Last month, it's down. Last month, it was 6.8% last month. In 2019, the unemployment rate for our veterans was 3.1%, the lowest in 19 years. So what's going on here? So it's 5.9. That's a high unemployment rate. If you think about the population of our vets, in terms of the national economy, and if you think about, when on the national level, when unemployment rate hits 3.1, politicians, they just sail right it off and say it's 3.1. It's not 3.1. The unemployment rate is never that at all. What you hear, what you see, that may make you feel good, but there's a lot of people, if you're not pulling an unemployment check, then, or on the grid, if you will, then you're not going to be included in that figure. So, do I want our vets to work? Absolutely. They should be working. That's what I do. And there's plenty of employers right now that will certainly open up their doors to our vets. I hear about retraining programs and things like that for people, and training. Let's expedient job placement. There's plenty of jobs out there right now. Put the money into people that can help those folks attain employment and regain their identity again, particularly our veterans. It's a tough population right now that we're focusing on, through the whole Afghanistan, Iraq conflicts. So yes, so that was the jobs. Actually, the jobs. There's been a lot of job gains in the economy. Leisure, hospitality, business. Services, retail, not the sexy jobs that we all want. I understand that, but I'd take one of those jobs if I'm looking for work. I'm telling you, I would definitely take one of those jobs if it were offered to me. Provide me some dignity, and particularly to our vets. Let's open up our doors to our veterans. Particularly mental health services. We need really quick access for folks to recover and get back to what they want with their lives. And which is, not using the word normal, but That's kind of a weird word for me. I don't know what normal really is. You know, perception of someone's reality, your reality of of what your normal is. But I'm just saying tonight, a little bit of a rant, but I appreciate you guys. It is Veterans Day. World War One was the war to end all wars. It did not end any war at all. World is still at conflict. America is at conflict. We're in a major transition right now in terms of our executive branch of government, federal government. As I said too, and I'm going to leave you with this. The last 4 years with the new president being on board by us American people, and now being terminated by the American people, my life really hasn't changed. Do I enjoy, $1.93 and 9 cents for gasoline? I do, and I am fearful of that spiking. My wallet can only, give so much, if you will. But that being said, let's embrace the next year, the next few years. I'm hopeful that the vaccine comes out and helps people. It's going to take a long time for us to be socially confident again and being face to face. But man, oh man, don't you miss watching the Patriots and football and people in the stands? I'm hoping a year from this broadcast that we're able to sit in the stands together and high five each other, and because that's what we're supposed to flip and do. Conversely, if we want that to happen, do your job, wear that gosh dang mask, be uncomfortable for 6 months, because I want a lot more time after that. Don't you? All right. You guys take care.